It is not okay that everything is not given back, and there is stillness within the neglected, and I will later go further within to stay there within this mailbox as in a book to sit. And it is worser that Hawaiian sonnets had not been addressed to heaven, but nevertheless I have hope that later it will come from afar. And I remember that the heaven I took it to be back there where earth and heaven both came together was spiritual enough to check on. And the utmost knowledge of my home has been given to me in my life in the mailbox. I am alive and touching the earth, thankful for the generosity of those living who were for my destiny paved to this box. Nothing is as clear as when all is wrong, but I will sit here, nowhere to go, and lose my interest in newness, and read still whenever I look within this mailbox here upon this earth. And Hebetresia will have its worth, and still to be forgotten is all the same to me, as I'm happy enough just to sit and rest. And this is the way to be human, which is to feed on the food from the markets and go again with the cars honking horns. Out there is to go late, but my patience is here. It is not now, and there is nothing that we can do about our funny fun. And Charles is not in charge anymore, so still on all my love is possible because others are. And when the smiling prize is not attained, then the sense is neither, and the love will be felt regardless of who is writing. And still it is not now, then this bag of coal and the silver coins are for my education. So there is a talk, and there is a talking betwixt those who know that these are the quotes. And Emerson pulled some from Homer, but I cannot provoke anybody if nobody is listening. So it is happiness to talk, and there is no hydromancy in the Iliad, but that words are whatever love makes of it. Homer's got the pretty clues. And when the father is a father, and the child is his child, and that will be the learned day Moses first steps into the wilderness in order to write that intimate Torah. The silly silence was the magnet, and it is so easy to be rewarded by that giddy silence, because in it the generous hope has risen up, and you have forgotten what was so bad, as the worst which was happened was not persuasive in the end. And the persuasion has given to you its love. The children are as pleasant as the neighbors, and the best will come from them. And you will love being right here in the sweet spot, not even having to ride your good bike around San Antonio, because magnetic you enjoy playing this way, for this is the fitting solution to your health. And an intelligent and utopian society has been the answer. The salvation has come with the labeled knowledge of others, and it is in this orderly time that you're pleased. Organized stereotomy is a pleasant medicine, and stereotomy and Homer's well-written Iliad both please alike, and those devout quotations that you love are for all. There is a respectful goodness in the listening you make, and your silly wishes have been remembered all in their totality. When there is nothing but all is normal, though it was not something you demanded, then you will breathe in its pleasant air and think how this feeling is your best one, and that the best will continue happening. And everybody sees how just necessary it is to love, and your hands need to be held when you are attracted to the ones you love. And as the harmony is corrected, the future will open to result in more goodness that had not been in the past. And your hands will be opened, and a book will be placed within them just for you, and you will know what the earth was once. And then the dust and the dirt will be removed, as well as all that was awkward, cowardly, idle, and bad. And less of it will happen as well when you read that book to your children. If there was no Adam nor Eve and nothing came first of any awesome stories, then what awesomeness is there will only be upon those heights where nothing else can be higher. And the reading will stop and the field will be your happiness and bliss. And you will not need to know to get on Skype, but the knowledge will have been spelt out to your Hebrew children while your hand is being held, that all the words you know have always meant the same thing. And your playfulness is felt by great and small, and the cosmos is you, and all is simply one, and you do not wait to be with strangers, and the storm has passed by while you read your death, and its necessity may be planned, but what comes afterwards will be best, as yours and everybody's good sparks will be read like that book and loved as one. When those who are loud and avoided, then it will be necessary so easy to have silence, because then your hope will come. And I cannot remember thinking of badness just because I think the best will happen just by thinking it will happen. Yet I too am hard to persuade that it will, and there are some who hate their parents who have pleased them when they came, and those whose parents could not be better, even when hated by disrespectful children, when they help their kids ride their bikes in a country where it all worked out that way.